We come to the culmination today and tomorrow of the passion story of Christ's actions on our behalf. We come today continuing from yesterday, where Christ had been mocked. He had been mocked by the rulers, noting that you had the people on one side and the rulers here, and it was the Jewish rulers who were doing the mocking. Kind of a twofold, first just mocking Christ just for that sake, but also mocking him, knowing that they were being heard by the people around them too, to kind of put the people that were there in their place. The mocking of the soldiers, the mocking of the inscription, and even our text for today, Luke 23:39 to 43. Even one of the criminals who were hanged railed at him. And it's not just said or mentioned, you're on the cross. So he was railing, angry, up, saying, "Are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us." Now, did he actually say, "Lord, save me"? No. It was a railing, it was a mocking. And even on the cross next to him, he's mocking trying to put Jesus lower and try to lift himself up somehow as he's up there suffering and dying upon next to the Lord and the Savior and the maker of life. But the other rebuked him. So in the midst of all of this, where do we see faith? One of the people on the cross. We see people watching. We see the rulers. We see Pilate. We see the soldiers. We see the inscription. We see even the one next to the mocking, the putting down, the rejection of Christ and all of what he has done. And in the midst of this horrendous, this scene, and if you watch many different movies, the physical agony of what's happening and taking place, especially upon Christ as he's on that cross. The other rebuked him. Now, the rebuking him, the referent is that other thief on the other side. So one thief rebuking the other, saying, "Do you not fear God?" You would think at the very end of life, you might at least at that point have a fear of God. But here he says, "Don't you even fear God, since you are under the same sentence of condemnation?" Here I'm being condemned. You're being condemned. Look what's happening to him. But it's different for him. It's different for the Christ. For we indeed justly, for we are receiving our due reward of our deeds. We're getting what we deserve, dude. But the one that you're trying to mock, you're getting what you earned. But this one, this man has done nothing wrong. 2 times in this passion, we're hearing of Jesus having done nothing wrong. The first one, kind of a lack, where Pilate never gives a judgment, just the punishment. So there's never a announcement, he is guilty by Pilate. Just put him on the cross. So he's never given a guilty sentence. And here you have then one who knows what it's like to have done wrong and who have done horribly, so that this is what he deserves. Looks at Christ. Nothing wrong. He is innocent. And he said, and these are words of faith, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And this is not remember when you come down and you conquer the Romans. No, that's not they're dying on the cross. So when you come to your kingdom, I know it's that eternal kingdom, Jesus, remember me. That's a prayer. This is a prayer to Jesus, to God, for all of what he is doing. Remember me in your kingdom. And Jesus said to him, "Truly I say to you, Today, you will be with me in paradise. Today, that will take place. And this is not a word, ambiguous in time. It's just saying, today, you will be with me. And that is what we know we will be one day, as the Lord gathers us to that incredible paradise, the new heaven, the new earth, the new Garden of Eden, as the Lord makes things anew and puts them as they ought to have been. The Lord bless and keep you this day in his